My prices are the most reasonable prices that you can get because I'm small business.
Right.
Cheaper than what you can buy on the internet.
Right.
And I'm the only clock shop, technically, other than Toombs.
I know. And what a great guy, though. Isn't that Tomb guy interesting?
Yeah, I know, because you interviewed him a long time ago, and I was mad that you never called me.
Well, I'm here at Big Ben's clock shop, and this is Big Ben Mishi, and I'm in a little bit of trouble because I haven't visited him soon enough. And I drive by this place all the time right here on Mahoning Avenue in Austintown, and I always thought I should stop in because my father also shared a love of clocks and timepieces.
Yeah.
And you do too. There's not many of you out there.
That's for sure.
What was it about the works, the precision of the movements, where you were really interested in how they worked?
Well, it started as a hobby, and 50-odd some years ago, and going to garage sales and picking up these clocks and then tinkering with it, because I was a machinist when I was in the service, and the mechanics were there, and I thought, this is nice for me. I'll take it with it as a hobby. Well, it got a little bit more than a hobby after a while because I was interested in doing this after I retired. So after so many years, about 12, 14 years of tinkering with it, I decided to open up the business. At that time, I was working at Youngstown Welding and Engineering. And I ran the business in the evening and on weekends while I was still working. So after about 7, 8 years, the business started to grow, and I could see that the potential was there. Mm-hmm. So I took an early retirement, and I left Youngstown Welding, and I've been running the business almost 50 years. I do repair, mm-hmm. and I have the retail business, and I service anything that I sell. But any repairs that come in, I'm very partial to German movements because the quality is excellent.
See, that was my next question. So you think the Germans, not the Swiss with their movements, huh? The Germans.
Basically, clocks are made from Switzerland and also have German movements in them.
Okay, and what would when you're looking at the older clocks, what brands would that be? You know, what are some big German brands?
It could be for a small clock, a table clock, all the way to a grandfather clock.
All German movements.
There's different size movements, basically. Especially the small ones are key wound, are just maybe time only. They don't chime or strike or any. Then you have those at 2 winds, which would be a half-hour strike or an hour strike, and the time.
Which do you prefer? I like this.
Well, to me, it doesn't make any difference because I'll repair either one.
Yes.
It's a matter of taking it apart, cleaning it ultrasonically, and then putting it back together again. I have one on a bench over there that I'm testing right now. Just to give you an idea, it's a grandfather clock movement, but it's already been cleaned, and it's now in the test stand, and it's running to see if I can regulate the time on it. There's a lot of people that bring clocks in that were made in China. If it needs to be repaired, like a broken spring or something, I will not repair it because it's not worth my time to spend. I can spend more time trying to repair that clock than I would a German movement. But for cleaning and oiling or whatever, I will take it because it's a job. We have 2 different kind of people. We have people that buy price.
Right.
And we have people that buy quality. If you buy something with quality merchandise, it's going to last you a lot longer. If you buy price, it's going to be at the curbside after 4 or 5 years plus.
What is one of the oldest pieces that you've worked on? How far back have you gone?
Well, this clock right here,
that one,
the second one, is from 1840. And it's signed by the 2 gentlemen's names that sign on the top there, because it's registered in the book. But I have one grandfather clock from Howard Miller, which is the new clock, and all the other clocks that I have in the shop are pre-owned.
Because the Howard Miller's done.
Howard Miller just announced this past couple of months that they're all closed up. There's no more Howard Miller in the United States. I believe that the reason for that is because the tariff charges is killing us. Howard Miller had a lot of clocks, mantel clocks, and wall clocks that were manufactured in China. The quality of the product, was excellent.
And what about when you are repairing these? How is it finding the parts? I mean, you supply the labor. Okay. What is it with parts?
Well, the movements are available. I have suppliers. If you say, for example, you bring a clock in that's not repairable, but I can get another set of movements to replace what you have in your clock. So I still have access to that. The battery movements, if I get 10 a day, I'm happy. I can put those together 1, 2, 3. But I do a lot of that. A lot of people have battery operated clocks in their kitchen or in the family room.
Right.
Wall clocks, or table clocks, whatever. And I replace the movements in them.
So you've been in this business for over 50 years.
I've worked on clocks over 50 years. I've been in business almost 47 years.
And you're not slowing down anytime soon. Is anybody coming along that is interested, that you're training? You have an apprentice?
I'm going to work till I can't work anymore. And that's the end of Big Ben's. This is my therapy, and this is what's keeping me going. And I'll continue working until I can't work anymore. And then that'll be the end. So it's up to that man upstairs how much more time he's going to give me.